Hello everyone, welcome back to more Journeyman Project 1. So the TSA Operations Review. TSA is the Temporal Security Annex, I think is what that stands for, if I remember correctly. So we're going to look at the... it just took me off the screen. Going to look at the theory, the procedure, and the background. So we'll start with theory.
The simplest analogy for the theory of time travel is that of a tunnel in time. When someone travels through time, a tunnel is created, which originates when the travel is begun and ends when the traveler lands. If some event in the past is altered, the theory states a rip occurs in the fabric of time, which gives rise to a temporal chain reaction. This chain reaction takes the form of a reality distortion wave. It could take anywhere from a few seconds to several hours to reach the present. Of those who aren't uncreated when the distortion wave hits, many will suddenly have a new life, and the past as we know it will cease to exist. Traveling back in time before the distortion wave hits allows an agent to jump over the distortion wave and escape its effects. As a member of the Temporal Protectorate, you alone will have the ability to jump back in time and prevent the corruption from ever happening. To ensure that it doesn't happen again, you'll have to discover the source of this disruption and bring it to a halt. One main caution exists. When time jumping, never allow the energy level that sustains the temporal link between yourself and the Pegasus device to be depleted, for integrity failure of this conduit will end any possibility of returning to the present.
Okay. Do procedure.
In the event that it becomes necessary to restore the proper course of history, the procedure is as follows. As quickly as possible, get to the Ready Room and retrieve your assigned mapping and Pegasus biochips and the Journeyman key from their storage containers. The Pegasus biochip is your link to Pegasus. It is what allows you to be pulled back to the present at the touch of a button. Next, enter the biosupport suit generator. The biosupport suit is an indispensable element of the time travel process and is essential for your protection. After you're outfitted for travel and before the reality distortion wave reaches the present, you must jump to the year 200 million BC. Upon arriving, use the Journeyman key to open the storage vault and obtain the Journeyman historical log. Since it exists at a point in time previous to any likely temporal changes, this disk serves as a source of unaltered historical information. To discover how history has been changed, return to the Temporal Security Annex and insert the Journeyman disk into the computer. It will be cross-referenced with the historical log which was left behind and altered by the reality distortion wave. Knowing how, when, and where the past was changed should give you the information you need to restore the proper flow of history. A word of caution. Time is very sensitive to change. In order to keep from altering history further, try to solve the problems you encounter without changing anything. As a rule, a Temporal Protectorate agent should never interfere with any events of the past, never leave anything behind that came from a different time, never remove any historically significant objects from an environment, and above all, an agent should never interact with beings from another time zone.
Did you get all that? Well, if you didn't, you're going to be uncreated. Alright, background.
The Particle Accelerating Space-Time Transporter V1, otherwise known as Pegasus, was the brainchild of part-time historian and full-time physicist Dr. Elliot Sinclair. In 2311, after seeing Sinclair's time-bending experiments, the government contracted him to build a full-scale operational time machine. The purpose of this device was to explore our past, as well as to discover the truth behind many disputed historical events. Just 4 years after the project was begun, the world's first time machine underwent its first test run. However, due to mounting concerns by individuals who believed that the machine would be used not only to explore history, but also to alter it, The test run would be the first and last time that the machine would be used for research purposes. The project was discontinued, and Sinclair was forbidden to ever work on time distortion projects again. Time travel, now a reality, the government secretly set up the Temporal Security Annex as a means to safeguard history from potential sabotage. You, the members of the Temporal Protectorate, are among the very few who know of its existence.
Uh-oh.
Dear God, it's finally happened. And with you of all people on duty, Gage. This is it. It all depends on you. Get to the ready room. Let's do it.
That actor looks like he's about ready to bust out a laugh or something. 2318, present. 2112. Okay. Guess I can't click any of that. It's just letting me know. This is where the distortion wave is starting. Okay, so all we can do is go back. Let's make a save. Okay, we looked at all that. There's nothing else we can look at on those screens, I don't believe. Can't do anything else here. Show us this same thing again. Okay. Alright. Let's get up and out of here. See what our little mission briefing says.
Agent 5, temporal wave distortions are rapidly approaching the present time. Your mission is to use the Pegasus device to travel back to the designated prehistoric time zone and retrieve the unaltered Journeyman historical log.
Okay.
You are in the secret underground installation of the Temporal Security Annex.
Yeah, Temporal Security Annex. Okay, now we gotta go to the ready room. See, if you're walking to a door you know is gonna open, or is gonna open, it's unlocked, then just keep walking and it will open. You don't have to click it. Alright, do another save. Okay. So what do we have here? Mission biochips, authorized personnel only.
Temporal rip emergency confirmed. Access authorized for Agent 5G, Blackwood. Preparation complete for mapping biochip, Pegasus biochip.
Agent 5, okay. Nice. Drag and drop. Okay. Oops. So this is M for mapping, auto tracking, unavailable in pressurized environments. So if we need help getting out of somewhere like a tunnel system or something similar to that, then this will probably help navigate us. Then we got the Pegasus. Date 11/6/2318 AD, North America, elevation minus 942 miles. RIP status unresolved, recall. So this is how you would teleport back to the annex here from where you are time traveling to. Just a way to get back. Alright, so we're going to leave it on that. On the AI, and we still have this empty glass, which I don't know if we'll need or not, and the card ring. Alright. Historical log access. key.
Temporal rip emergency confirmed. Initiating protocol. Access authorized for Agent 5G Blackwood.
Okay. Journeyman key. Ceramic handle and... can't exactly read that. Looks like it says rosary, but it's not what it says. Yeah, I don't know what that says. There, let's look at it this way. Found TSA. This key allows an agent to open the storage vault, which contains the Journeyman historical log. Okay. Let's look at these other chips. Switch to the Pegasus. This biochip is the temporal protectorate agent's link to Pegasus. It is what allows the Pegasus device to pull the agent back to the present. It also monitors the status of a RIP and gives the agent's current temporal and locational data. Okay. And the map. This biochip is automatically activated by the biotech interface's AI in depressurized environments. While active, the agent's movements are tracked and displayed. When any other biochip is in use, mapping functions are suspended until this biochip is reactivated again. Okay. So yeah, in most cases you just want to stay active on the AI chip at all times if you can. Okay. So nothing else we can do in here, I don't guess. There must be, though. So I can get down below there. There's nowhere else to go here. Let's click these again. If it'll let me. It doesn't want to let me. Nothing there that we can click. There's something in here. There's nothing I can click. I think it's from the other side. Just have to walk into it. There we go. Biosuit generator.
Temporal rip emergency mission in progress. Pegasus access authorization confirmed for Agent 5G Blackwood. Prepare for biosuit encapsulation. Ultrasonic body type assessment. Mesomorphic. Infrascanning exact body dimensions. Please keep hands inside turbolift.
Okay. Go ahead and read this to you now, since we just got it. In the manual, there's a section where it gives a little description about the disc that we're going to go get, and the time machine, and the suit. So I'm going to go ahead and read you this straight from the manual, just because it's kind of cool. So this is about the suit. The biosupport suit is another integral part of a temporal protectorate agent's gear. This protective suit protects projects, an invisible plasma shield that repels most forms of energy, including photon and radioactive energies, and even repulses isotopic residues that normally collect on an agent during time travel. Without the shield, these residues could conceivably be used by someone with the proper technology to track an agent in another time. The suit has also been designed to compensate for unusual biological conditions. For example, if the agent were in an extremely cold environment, the suit would generate warmth to prevent freezing. All of the suit's protective functions, however, require a great deal of energy. Pegasus stores excess energy created during the particle acceleration process for this reason. But this limited supply is only enough to support the suit's protective functions for a short while. So I'll read you these other ones as we get to them here. I just thought it was interesting because it was in the manual. Let's make a save. Okay, so we got our suit on, we got our Journeyman key. Yeah, got our Journeyman key. And our Pegasus biochip to get back here, and a mapping chip to help us in navigation. So now we're down here. This reminds me a lot of the machine, I don't remember what it's called, but the one from Half-Life. It looks like kind of very similar to me. Okay, I'll read this to you now. So this is the time machine that we're getting ready to get into. In layman's terms, the particle accelerating space-time transporter version 1 is a time machine, also known as Pegasus. This machine is able to send an agent through a tunnel in the time-space continuum to any moment in history. For security reasons, Pegasus has been programmed to allow agents to travel only to the location of any detected temporal rip, or to a time 200 million years in the past where a disk containing the known history of the world has been planted. That's what we're going to get. This disk is meant to serve as a reference tool in case history should be altered. See the disk. The particle acceleration process creates an excess amount of energy, which Pegasus stores for use in maintaining a homing signal, or lock, on the agent. The further back in time the agent travels, the more energy Pegasus needs to expend to maintain the lock. In addition, any use of the BIOS support suit's protective features constitutes a further drain on this energy supply. See the suit. In order for the agent to return to the present, there must still be a small amount of energy left for the recall process to work. Otherwise, the agent could become stranded in the past. The counter at the top right of the interface's main view window lets the agent know how much energy remains, which we've already covered. So we've talked about the suit and the machine, and I will cover the disk a little detail once we get to it. So our little energy readings up here that, don't show any issues right now, but will change color when energy is lowered. Okay, can we walk around here? So yeah, you're going to see this little symbol all over the game. It's on the Journeyman key. See if I can bring that up. There we go. It's on the Journeyman key. It's on the interface. It's on walls. It's the symbol for the agency that we work for here. So it's kind of like the symbol for the game, I would say. All right. Okay, I can't click it. I think we got a entrant from back here, maybe. No? Here, maybe. That has a sticker on it. Well, not a sticker, but a label. Yeah. So we gotta go to this side of it. go.
Agent 5, do not attempt to leave Pegasus. TSA protocol strictly mandates that the Pegasus remain sealed from all outside contact once a temporal repair mission is initiated. Remember, this protocol exists to protect the TSA agent from the effects of temporal anomalies that may have occurred in the corrupted time stream.
All right, Gage. The world has only one hope, and it's you. I pray that after the rip hits, TSA will still be here for you to transport back to. Good luck.
You must immediately activate Pegasus before the approaching temporal distortion wave reaches the present. You will be traveling back to the year 200 million BC to recover the Journeyman historical log. After obtaining the disk, you will initiate your auto-recall function, returning you to the Pegasus. Once you have returned, you must compare the corrupted and uncorrupted histories of the planet and determine the most likely origins of the distortions.
Okay. Protocol 328, emergency destination enabled, historical log site, southeast Pacific Rim, temporal distance, spatial distance, energy, terajoules. Let's see what these things say.
You must immediately activate Pegasus before the approaching temporal distortion wave reaches the present. You will be traveling back to the year 2.
Alright, we already heard of that. Let's do this real quick.
You are in the Pegasus device, the particle accelerating space-time transporter V1.
Nice. Alright, off we go. Alright. Save time. Okay.
Warning. You are currently 124 meters above the rocky shoreline below. Please exercise appropriate caution and dexterity.
Okay. Uh-oh. Alright, back we go. Can go this way. Can also go that way. Let's go this way first. Okay. What's this thingy? Okay. What exactly is that accomplishing?
You have arrived at latitude, longitude 10140 in the year 200 million BC. The island was chosen because it is geologically unstable and will be destroyed in an upcoming eruption, thus eliminating all evidence of TSA's presence. You should also be aware of the reptilian residents of this area that could pose a threat to your continuing existence. The highest caution is advised. Scanner information regarding this area is mixed. Advise extreme caution.
Okay, that wasn't extremely helpful. So all you can do is click it. I don't think we're charging or anything necessarily. Closed it. Keep on moving. Can't go that way.
Warning. You are currently 124 meters above the rocky shoreline below. Please exercise appropriate caution and dexterity.
And save your game. Oh, she was going to say something there.
Currently detecting more biorhythms from a rather large reptilian life form. Caution is advised.
Meaning I shouldn't go this way? Those are eggs. Probably going to get eaten. Can't go that way. Okay. Don't go that way. Nice. That's a death. Faceplant. As you plummeted to your death, the last thought to go through your mind was that you should have paid more attention to the AI warning. Continue.
Warning. Currently registering sound reverberations from what could be incredibly immense feet. There is a high probability that the feet belong to a proportionally large carnivore.
Okay, so we're not going to go that way. Here's something different. Okay. There it is. Synthetic surface detected.
Place hand on scanner for ID verification.
That's cool. I think that handle we pulled on that machine previously probably powered this on. It was probably off. So now we can go through. Let's make another save. Here we go. Being flushed down a toilet. Okay. Let's see what she says.
Scanner information regarding this area is mixed. Advise extreme caution.
Nothing useful. Alright, so drag our key onto it. It changes shape, or not changes shape, but changes position once it's in the right spot. There's our disc.
Agent 5, you have accomplished your mission and recovered the Journeyman historical log. You must now return quickly to the Temporal Security Annex and review the disc.
Okay. Journeyman historical log. This log disc contains historical accounts and news reports which chronicle all of recorded history. After a temporal rip has been detected, it serves as a source of unaltered historical information. I'll now read the information about the disk from the manual to you. The Journeyman Historical Log Disc is a compilation of historical accounts chronicling all of known history. Each day, all news articles worldwide are automatically collected at the Temporal Security Annex, and 2 new historical logs are created. One remains in the historical log computer of the Temporal Security Annex, and the other is sent back 200 million years into the past, where it is stored as a security measure. If history should be deliberately changed, the disk, which has been placed in the distant past, would not be updated with the new version of history, as it exists at a point in time prior to any probable change. The disk, which is still at the Temporal Security Annex, on the other hand, would be updated with the altered version of history. Therefore, if a rip in time is detected, the agent on duty can recover the log, which has been placed in the past as a source of unaltered historical information. Once the agent has returned to the Temporal Security Annex with the accurate log disk for analysis, the historical log computer will compare it to the Journeyman log disk, which was left in the present and subsequently altered. By cross-referencing the date of the rip to the discrepancies found between the 2 logs, the computer will be able to isolate the changed events for the agent to review. Makes sense? Okay. Alright.
Warning. You are currently 124 meters above the rocky shoreline below. Please exercise appropriate caution and dexterity.
Okay. Save. So this backtracked on us. It pulled back. So I guess all we need to do then is just use our Pegasus chip and recall, since we've got the item we need, the log disk. So let's just go back. Matrix power down. Downloading Agent 5 mission information.
5. What are you doing joyriding in the Pegasus? Your research reconnaissance mission was not scheduled until... Wait a minute, what's that uniform you're wearing? What's that look on your face? You have a lot of questions to answer, soldier. Once you have finished logging your report in the command center, I want to see you in my office immediately.
I don't know what he's so mad about. I did what I was supposed to do. Okay. Switch back. Okay. Back we go to that computer room. Yeah, the original version of this game, that whole process of teleporting somewhere and teleporting back took forever. It took forever. It's way, way quicker in the remake. Okay, let's make a safety save. Okay, disk.
Checking for temporal discrepancies.
Okay, got a few to go over here. 2112 NORAD 6 Defense Complex, Mid-Atlantic. 2185 Morimoto Colony, Corporates Minor, Mars. Yeah, it doesn't say corporate, it says Corporates. Corporates, Mars. Minor, Mars. 2308 Caledoria Airborne Metropolis, North America. And 2310 World Science Center, Sydney, Australia. Okay. Chance of success based on historical relevance, 23%. Chance of success based on historical relevance, 57%. Affected event, not an actual source of a temporal rip. Chance of success, 48. Okay. Alright guys, we will stop this video here. Ran a little over, it's not a big deal. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next part. Bye.